Hello. My people, I greet you now and a happy Wednesday again, as usual. So, we reach you now from Megapoint Studio all the way to Reno. Today, as we first talk, we want to see our publicity, we know as it be. So, but first of all, for our day for morning, good morning. For our day for afternoon, good afternoon. And for our day for evening, a good evening, I will salute you now. And for those who want to go sleep, make una never go now because I don't know the geographical location one a day. Make una join us, watch JPLIVE this evening. But this message today go in full to the people who are there for Italy because the topic where we get today is very important and it affects us where there for Italy. As we first talked before, JPLIVE now for information, education, and motivation. So part of it today now information what we want to bring out. And to bring out this information, me just be the mouthpiece. I get two exponents where sabi this work and they are into it. Where it be said they'll come talk about them so that you'll be well informed. If you are not well informed, you will be deformed. But before we start anything, I beg, make una help us share today. Make una like our page JPLIVE. Make una go YouTube anywhere una from see JPLIVE. Make una like them, now we be that so that make we dey grow followership. So that next time when we come on board, even if you are not as around to watch live, you go feel watch them later because people go don't share and come give you. And you go don't make sure say you like them. I beg, we're gonna do that one for us. It's not too expensive. Just help us do that. Just click that like button and we'll go with you. Or you will go with us anywhere we go. My people, this one another week and we thank God say keep us till today. Make we can still discuss issues where they affect us as a people in our community. So my people, you know, say now let back from their schedules, then we cannot come back again in full to come begin the do as they be before. But however, make una just bear around with me. This is how it is for now. So we not go talk. I'm not going to talk too much, but to just let you know, say I get two dynamic persons that been Nigerians where I don't date this country for a very long time, and their work now to teach people, to inform people, and they be community exponents. They know much about the community and they know how to grow it. We can't talk to not be only politics. We go to talk all the time. We need to talk about issues where they affect us, so that we feel use and take the land. And that is the reason why we bring about JPLIVE. So my people, for today, I get two fantastic guests. One of them, now Mr. Fidel Wilson. They will introduce themselves properly. I just only talk their names because they are the things where they sabi, what they don't represent, what they don't do for the country too plenty. So if they come on their own, they will synthesize them. So as I talk, I have Mr. Fidel Wilson and I have Mrs. Adelekon Busola Linda. So both of them now will get. So engineer, make we see two of them, make them salute us. As soon as we do that one, then we'll go for commercials, then bring the topic where make us day live today for JPLIVE. So engineer, on your mark, let's go. So my people, you are welcome. So make I start with the woman because they say that women first. So Oga, make you know verse. You go hold on because now so it's supposed to be. So my sister, I don't say I get the name where they call you now, Doctoressa they call you, and I get why they call you Doctoressa. I see your glasses now. So we are on JPLIVE and we get something to talk today. Make you do a very brief introduction of yourself before I pass over to Oga.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening, Nigerians. My name is Adelekon Busola Linda, and I actually want to inform Nigerians about this, but I'm just going to tell you I'm a part of a community leader, and my job is just to inform and to teach Nigerians to get them informed and to educate them in little thing I know. So I leave the floor to my chairman and my president. Good evening, sir. Thank you very much.
Good evening. What till you don't do? What till you they do? Which work you they do?
My job is to enroll Nigerians on national identification number, bank verification number. I help Nigerians to make enrollment of their passports because most of them don't know how to do it. I put Nigerians through how to open an account, a bank account in Nigeria, to have it here in abroad, diaspora accounts. I put them through on the documentation of their staying residence in Italy, through their kits, how to fill their form, their permitted sojourner. My job is just, I'm a middle person. Yeah. My job is just to direct them on how to do things right.
And
this is what I'm praying for.
You are welcome to JPLIVE. So over to you, my Oga on top. So tell them who you are. Introduce yourself. Make our teaming fans for no say yes. We get somebody where actually sabi waiting they do. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, our moderator. Anyways, good evening and good morning, viewers, wherever you are watching from. My name is Fidel Wilson. I'm a Nigerian and a member of the Central Executive of the Nigerians in Diaspora, and also I present the Board of Trustees of the same Nigerian Diaspora Bureau. I function as the architect, and having served as the public relations officer and assistant general secretary. I also represent the Nigerian committee, Roma Lazio and the Vatican, and my duty is assist Nigerian, inform them, enlighten them on how to be better citizens. And one of the reasons why we're here this evening to educate you on the national identity number. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My people, we don't hear from them who they be, what they do, and what they represent. And make a quick tell you now before we go market, that is our advert. Then if we come back, then we start the matter proper. But make una just hold on, make we do there. Actually, today our topic now, let's talk about NIN, BVN, me and you. How it affect us as a people, because this BVN and NIN don't start for other parts of the world. Even for Nigeria too, the thing don't be one kind of issue where people they queue. But for Italy, yeah, it's still they very, very slow. We're not gonna know what will happen. The information abi, we get reason where hold them. Then today, these two guests where I get, now they will explain them based on the questions we will ask, so that one will give you the full information. Or now if you take manage yourselves to make sure say when I get to the BVA and I get to the new, I will know what it mean, why you must need them, and why you must get them quickly, because say no time to waste. So my people, make we first go market, come back. When we don't come back, then we'll go straight to the questions and answer and solutions to some of the problems where we will lay bare today. So engineer, let us go.
Are you looking for a professional sound equipment? Do you desire durable accessories? Are you looking for a professional audio and visual studio? Then worry no more. At Mega Point, we have in stock professional and durable speakers, piano, microphones, combos, electric and bass guitars, mixer, drums, percussions and accessories. We also offer the best in musical video production, event coverage, photography and many more. Locate us now at Mega Point Conglomerate, Via Stradella, 229 and 2318, Torino, Italy. Call us on +390 1120 3422. Email us on megapointtv@gmail.com. You can also visit our website at www.megapointtv.com.
My people, we don't come back again. I will thank you for our patience and time when I take the watchers on JPLIVE. And we must appreciate our top fans where they watch us every day for UK, for America, or make I say Americas, all of you, for Nigeria, all over the world where they come to watch us. And after we don't finish live, where still they take their time to watch us, we give them a 21 gun salute. And before I start this matter proper, before I bring on board the guests where I get today, I want quick talk, say, I want to give kudos to somebody, because when about this name and BVN, just they start from Nigeria, one of my person where they for Italy here, Lucky Chinkewe with the called Giant, now it get me connected to sloganing. But unfortunately, the thing not going to go well. But however, I see it still deserves to be mentioned here because he don't first see this foresight long ago that our people deserve to get this kind of thing for Torino. Now he come meet me because I had an existing office and we did that registration, and that is why today for my office for Coso Palermo number 40, we they do name and BVN. So I have to give kudos to him, although not be the management or the company where we're supposed to follow. I can't follow another one with other of my Oga on top. So for him, Lucky Chinke Giant, I give you that one because now you bring that idea that time before I can follow up as it's supposed to be. So my people, as we take talk the topic now, let's talk about Nick, BVN, me, and you, and that is the issue. And the questions that we'll ask today now to give an awareness on how and I will take understand how to manage yourself, especially the people who are there for Italy here. Because we say we're not serious with the matter, or the government or the embassy not they disturb us, or some of us will go to Nigeria, we not to consider because of the short time where we stay. But these people can't tell us why, and we need them, and because of time too, the importance now we want to discuss this evening. So my people, engineer, on your mark, make you let us go. Make you bring my two guests on board. Make we begin start the matter proper. So, make I, as if I be before, I not go discriminate at all. I must start with the woman first. I not look say the Oga, na him be senior Oga, make I start with them. I must follow the conventional way that women first. So now she I first start to ask the question. So make we hit the ball rolling. So are we ready? There's Sister Linda, make I call you like that now. You are not there, I'm not saying you. So if you never come on board now, then I have to suspend your question. Then make I ask a general one where we will need your assistance. Okay. So the question here is a question one to both of you, but you will start to answer first. Since government put this law of NIM, many Nigerians for Italy, they be like say they know the follow up. It be like say the thing not even concern them. It be like say they're not they aware, or it be like say the thing not even get power for here. Waiting really happen. Waiting they responsible. Why they say nothing will happen and people not they follow up. Hello.
I think it's our job. Nigerians that have been outside Nigeria for a long time, that not know, they didn't know what is happening. Most of them are not privileged to go back home. It is our job now to inform them and educate them the importance of this national identification number. So we are doing this now through your platform, and thank you for giving us this privilege. It is very important to every Nigerian. It's like the code system we have here. We cannot do without it. To have a SIM card, a very little thing, which is a SIM card in Nigeria, without it, you cannot do it. We cannot, without a deadline, you cannot buy it. If you have a property back home before, and you want to register it, without an NIN, you cannot do it. If you have a bank account that is existing, without an NIN, it is called KYC, know your customer. They will need an NIN and also your verification number. Without that, you cannot even activate.
Yes, the question actually I want to ask is that why it be say we not take them as priority for Italy as it they be for other countries? What is responsible?
Well, it is not that we don't take it serious. Now that they know that the embassy has made it a compulsory thing, I know Nigerians will take it more serious now.
Okay. Ogasa, you go fit throw more light on this one, make we take support wetin she talk, or they in disagreement to wetin she talk. Wetin happen? Why be say for this country, the thing they happen for UK, they happen for the whole land, they happen everywhere. People they queue, go they get them. Why Italy? People know they do like that. It be like say, I don't care full am. Now the why that something they make you beg, make you tell us.
Yes, I'm actually in total agreement with her. You know, I will just buttress a few points, and also to answer the question why it looks like, you know, people are not interested. Now, the technicalities behind the registration, actually the diaspora registration, is that in Europe, you know, because the NIN number is tied to our passport also. And in places like the UK and the US, the Nigerian immigration portal. That is when you go to renew or request a fresh passport, there is an obligatory window. That is when you areas where you fill in information, and that area of your NIN number, for the Europe portal, it was still free. That is optional. So people don't really not take it seriously. But now that the Nigerian immigration have brought the new, that is the enhanced e-passport machine, it is obligatory that you must have your NIN number, because your NIN number is tied to that enhanced e-passport. So it becomes obligatory. Without it, you cannot renew or request a fresh passport. So we appreciate this medium to bring out this information, because which is our duty, actually. Many more things like this will happen, because Italy is also a place where I would say Nigerian and the immigration issue here with us is cannot be compared the way it is in other places with the issues that we have. But the most important thing, and for this evening's meeting, is for us to bring this information and inform every Nigerian living in Italy that for those of you whose passport are still, valid, please take the opportunity to go to the nearest NIN center to register before it becomes crowded and then we begin to have issues. So, but thank God we are organized in a way that we are located, centers are located all over Italy, and more centers obviously will be open. We are working on that. The licensed companies, that's the ministry partners, are all over the place to see that it's done. But like the moderator said, we have the center in Torino, which is Torino. We have the center in Rome. So if you are in Rome, you can come to the center in Rome. You are in Torino, and the suburb, you can go to Torino. It's also, if you know how to use the internet, you can go to the NIMC website, and under the NIMC website, you can find other information that are needed. But yeah, so as the program goes on, we will need to get informed of other things. But if you have your questions also, I think there's a channel where you can present your question, and we're here to answer. And thank you.
Thank you very much. At this point, where my people, where they watch us now and those who will watch us later, why it be like say it's slow for Italy here as we see now because it never did obligatory before for the passport we they fill out for online. But right now they don't freeze the machine for embassy. So if you not get them now, you want to do fresh passport or any other thing where it consign your passport, you must get name, and the money different from the one where you will pay for your online for passport. I be not be so not talking.
Correct.
So make them know now. That is why we will still let them know where the centers they, where they will go, and make una beg who want talk to us. Make it call us for 327-237-817. For if you not did this country, maybe you they do holiday now. you just can't jam us. Make you call us for 0039, make una add join am. So make we continue the matter. Make una beg, share, give people, make them for join us this evening, because this information is very important and it will help our people. If you reach embassy, as the crowd reach, you not gonna get the name. If you like, you come from Jamaica, you will go back again, go get your name. It becomes a problem to you. So first of all, before you go, be informed so that you not be deformed. So make we go. We don't talk about this name matter, but many people don't know the meaning of name. And what to bring about this name? I beg, make us start with my sister first. What to bring about this thing? What to be name? What to be BVN? And for which purpose? Just small touch them, make Augustic join to make it touch them. For which purpose they need them? Apart from this passport, some people say, I be Italian, I don't need Nigerian passport, I will put visa. What I need for? I did this country. I beg, make you talk something small, I beg. So over to Sister Linda.
Okay. The bank NIN is different from BVN. NIN is a national education number that will identify the person. It is an 11-digit number. It cannot be given to two persons. It's only one. It's also a crime to have it twice. Now, BVN is a bank verification number. It is not from the bank. It is from 9 NIBs. That the one giving you the number, they have it on their database, but they are using it through a bank. So it's the bank that is being given an access, like an agent, to give a verification number to somebody. How do they do that? They get your data from head to shoulder, your fingerprints, your eye contacts, and also your biographic details, like your name, your number, your address. Then after that, after verification, a number is being given to you. Then it's totally different. It's good for transaction of banking and also to avoid fraud. But while the NIN is a different number, like an identification number to identify you, you need the both of them to open an account or to verify your account. You need only one to do other business transaction, which is NIN. Then, when we say we need for a passport, because we are using a B-series passport now, we need an NIN to do a B-series passport. We don't need a BVN for that. For anybody that has a business registration in Nigeria, they must have an identification number to know that this is the person before they can register their business. Also, their properties. But when we're talking about bank, it's totally different. It's only from the bank you get it. Some people have privilege to be an agent of the bank that is giving them privilege to register customers. So I don't know if I'm clear or
Yeah,
if
clear.
you
Thank
need
you. Make Oga add the own journal. Our people where they listen now don't get you clear. So Oga, I beg, this name and BVN, tell us about them. What it be, who we concern and who we not concern, and why we go need them, why we not go need them. I beg, tell us more, sir. I beg.
Okay. Actually, the NIN is NIN, National Identification Number. So when you hear NIN, it means National Identification Number. And this number is issued by NIMC. NIMC, N-I-N-C, meaning National Identity Management Commission. Now, NIMC is a federal government agency that have been authorized by law to issue this number to every Nigerian. It is compulsory to every Nigerian citizen to have this number. And it is important that every Nigerian has this number, because the documentation, that is your identity as a Nigerian, is tied to a whole lot of things, you know, and it is a number that does not expire at all. You know, it's also 11-digit number. The number remains permanent. It's for life. They say, until death do you part with the number. So everything that concerns you, your driver's license, even your bank account, because my colleague on the other hand mentioned the BVN. The BVN is also linked with the NIN number. Now, there are a lot of benefits, for us to have this number. It is very, very important, because a lot of issues comes up day by day on documentation, from your passport when you travel to Nigeria, for those of us in the diaspora, which is our main concern actually. It is very, very important, because when you travel, you go into any government agency, you're wanting something, even to as far as to your tax clearance, it is needed.
Okay.
Hence, it is very, very important.
Thank you very much. I want to highlight this very importance, because I remember the case of Ekweremadu for UK. And that boy, when they say they carry go, where they want to go harvest in organ or whatever, this case can't come up for court that they talk say the pikin are underage. They can talk say, no, this pikin not be underage, or you don't grow. Now they can say, okay, the only reason when they take proof Ekweremadu right, now when they can ask the government, make them produce in national identification number, the name. When they can't produce that, they can't say the boy at 21 years. Now that one save him from the far say not be underage. So I want to add them how important this identification be. You feel look am as play, but when the matter don't get as it be, now your savavita according to Italo, now that one will be. So let's make I add that one, Jonah. Am I correct?
Very, very correct. Thank you very much.
Yes.
Because
and the people where still they do want to, make they not they play while you put, not do any wuru put, because if they come back to you, say now you go do one kind thing, the problem will come down your neck. Now be say, Kuje prison where you never want to go before, you go on for Nigeria. Any day you reach out. So you just put that one.
I would like to add this, because why it is very, very important. The details in your name, it's also what appears on your passport. So if there is any differences, or you have maybe in your name you have 3 names, and in your passport application 2 names, or even there have been cases where probably people who have like missing passports and what have you, it will affect such documentation. So hence it is very important the information that you leave. So let's not we need to be very, very careful when providing this information as to what we input in the system. Very important.
No Joro, no Joro for the matter.
Exactly.
No Joro, yes. But the thing I want to ask Una now, and I will say make she start to take answer them to both these 2 documents or these 2 numbers, 2 of them, you fit get only one, make it sufficient, or one they complement the other one, or you fit do one, make you forget the other one, say nothing spoil. Linda, let's hear from you.
Anyway, like I said it before, I'm still going to repeat it again. There are 2 different numbers. There are 2 different identification. One is the Nigerian interbank settlement system. That are the one doing it. It's only for instruction of fund, for money, fund. While the other one is for data collection and identification data collection. So they are different things.
Completely.
Do you understand? So one is
some people will say, he already get NIN, why he want BVN?
Yes,
because they don't take information already.
I come across a lot of Nigerians that says they don't want it. They don't want BVN because they are already here in Italy. Or someone says I don't want NIN because I'm no longer in Nigeria. But it's very important. When you want to do your citizenship now in Italy, you take your fingerprints to Nigeria. If it's not synchronized with the NIN, it is not acceptable.
Okay, thank you.
That's one.
Yes, okay. You said?
That is one. for the NIN.
Yeah, okay.
Now, for the BVN, for all of us that make transfer back home, it is not advisable and it's very, very wise for us to have a BVN so that every transaction being made in our name can be traced to avoid what's it called, fraud or anything that we carry out in our name.
Okay.
So it's most important.
Thank you. It be like say some people where don't be tiffy for Nigeria before, what they look for. If they come say make you do NIN now, if you do, the thing go catch up for Nigeria. Say, and this person will they look for? Or go answer the question.
Anyways, it is to answer actually that thing. I know a lot of people will be running away because probably they have committed all kind of crime or the other before. Yes, because already, like we know, we are in the digital age, and once your fingerprint appears anywhere, it is recorded in the system, and it's one of the main ways of identifying the person. But whatever happens, because there's a unification of identity, so many things are happening today that we're using the internet, our mobile phones, we do transactions here and there. My sister earlier mentioned what we call KYC, that is know your customer, know your client. It's another way of, we can really identify, we can say, yes, for real, nobody can present himself as Fidel Wilson anywhere else. Because at the end of the day, you cannot fake me. Nobody can fake your personality or your identity.
One of the advantages, that's one of the advantages. That is one of the advantages.
Yes. We hear of identity theft, but with the biometric system, it is difficult to steal the identity because we can answer the same name, we can have the same birthday, and so on and so forth. But by the time we drop our fingerprints or we scan our eyelids, you find that, we will know who is the real person. So that is why it is very, very important. There shouldn't be any fear because definitely even a criminal will always appear somewhere, someday. So if you are a criminal, I can only advise you to stop crime because very soon you will be caught.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. This one, another question where they very important. Now I ask two of you now, and I hope that Sister Linda will come on board now so that he will still join for this conversation. This we don't say the BVN is very, very sensitive, very, very sensitive. And banks don't come give them to agencies now or to centers, make them fit, they get this information, make them send on to them. If person want to do NIN and you can't request make it give you BVN, this person if he voluntarily give you this BVN number, because some people say that if you use that BVN, enter person account, thief all the money, pursue and come out, and you go begin cry out the suffer, this labor will go in vain. So I want to make we talk about this one, let our people know. Say, if you go any center, they say, when your BVN, may they synchronize your name. Can you give it that voluntarily without saying you not fear small for your mind because it they attached to your bank? So, Sister Linda, go ahead.
Well, it is if they are not educated, I don't mean illiterate. If they are not informed properly, they will be scared to give you out their BVN. You can have my BVN, but you can't do anything with my BVN for one purpose. Because it won't be the same fingerprints, it will not be the same facial, and you don't have my details, my state of origin, you don't have any of my details. So you can only have my number, but that has nothing to do with it. And besides, why we synchronize that is mostly because sometimes when they first started the BVN, people who has the BVN already automatically have an NIN generated with BVN. Sorry, BVN generated with NIN. So it is not good to have two. It is better to first check that they don't have a BVN, and they don't have a BVN generated NIN before you enroll them again. because sometimes it will not come out. And they will now ask you, why is it that I did my NIN since 1 year, it's not out? So it's good to educate them, inform them first before taking these details from them.
Okay.
I don't know if I'm clear.
Yes.
Exactly,
I understand. So that one, what do you talk now? Take me to the question where I will ask Oga Fidel. So if person come meet you now, you get center, he bring a BVN. From that in BVN, you can't write something journal, name it can't come out, and all information can't come out. If you na guru person, you go feel take and do anything.
Actually, there should not be any fears when you are asked for your BVN, that if you have it to submit it or not. There should not be any fears. The reason is this: since the data system are correlated, that is, they work together. It's a central system of verification, you know, between the bank system and the immigration system. The thing is this: the BVN is asked so that whatever information, because already, you know, because the BVN also is a biometric system of registration, it is assumed that your information already exists. But let's not forget, there are people whose information in the BVN might be different from the NIN. So if you have the BVN automatically will, the NI verification will call up the BVN, you know, so that even where there is a difference in the communication, it can be modified immediately. Otherwise, when you do a fresh registration, we'll be having problems, because we've had such issues where it becomes very difficult for us to you know, generate the NIN number. Why? Because probably the person gave an information, you know, that is different from his BVN. That is because he already also have a BVN number, and there might be a little difference in the information as at when done, you know. So hence it is very, very important. And it's also, the advantage also is that for those who already have their BVN, it's very, very easy for them to get their NIN also generated. So it's for correction and for verification, so that you won't have any issues when you now go to any office to ask or request for